Hi everyone, this is Cyber here. I'm here today to bring you a new video. This video is about Son of the Forest. So, this is pretty much almost where you started the game, if you never played. Right now I'm on peaceful mode, so I'm not going to be getting attacked by any of the villagers or any of them creatures. But, when you do play that mode, there will be creatures around, you'll have to keep an eye on them. So what I'm doing right now, you can't stand around that kind of stuff. But in peaceful mode, you can. So, this video is just me to give you some ideas on what I feel are the most important tools in this and how to stay awake or stay alive the best and easiest. So let me bring up that model. Oops, sorry. So first thing you want to do is you start actually over there on the other side of the island, and you want to travel on across that water across here to find actually an item that's actually sitting right here. It's actually stabbed in here. If you pull up my inventory, you can see it's right here, the machete. So that's the item you want. You also want to pick up some stuff, other stuff you want to find. Alright, there's food here, that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can open. Bandages. All stuff you're gonna need. There's also a place to sleep so you can save here. I don't know why it's just my out. But there's snacks there, that kind of stuff. There's food here. There's ammo, stuff for weapons and that kind of stuff. There's lots of stuff here you can actually grab. There's some print stuff, some food. So this has a good amount of stuff you can actually grab and that kind of stuff. And you also got your friend here that does not talk, but he's very important to you because he can help you do a lot of stuff. So like this, he can follow you, he can take items for you if your inventory's full and you want him to hold on to something that you think you'll actually need. You can actually give him weapons too and that kind of stuff. So if you like find an extra pistol, you can give it to him and then go get the other one. You can also have him take breaks, go overwork him. You can have him clear 5 meters of land and stuff, like if you want areas to work in. You can stay here. You can build fire. No, I didn't want him to do that. No, I didn't want him to do that. No. Come back here. Come back here. Well, you can have him do... Here, stop him. So, you can have him build shelter, fire. That's all you can do right here now. But when you get to other areas where there's water, back here. Okay. Other areas, like I'm going to show you this one area. I'm going to have them actually follow me. Follow me. Okay, so let's have them follow me. I'm going to show you the area that I think is actually one of the better areas of the game. And while I'm walking there, we're just going to talk about different items you're going to want to find in this world. And the area I'm taking you to is actually good because it has a good thing. I can explain how to set it up and that kind of stuff. But let's talk about some items that you should find and some items you should make. So let's talk about the rebreather. Rebreather is actually something you could get on pretty early. The reason you want that is so if there's any areas you want to swim, you can go down deeper, find items, get for caves, that kind of stuff. You need also tanks. You'll find them too. You get that pretty early. Let me just actually drink something. Then we're going to take some energy bars. Just so my stamina comes all the way up. Alright, so we're up. The next thing you also want to find is a zip line, because there are some areas you need the zip line for. So you will find that. I'm not telling you where you gotta find these, because I want to leave that up to the adventure. I don't want to spoil stuff for you. You want the mall axe. You can get that pretty early. The rebreather, the mall axe is stuff you can get pretty early. The zip line, I think you have to go a little bit farther for. Flashlight's not actually that far from the campsite. You just gotta go in the right direction. You definitely would want that at night. because the flashlight, or not, the lighter is not the brightest light, but a flashlight you will need batteries for. Combat bow, the reason I say the combat bow, because it's actually pretty powerful, and it takes some of the enemies down in one hit if you hit them in the right area. That's a pretty far away, you gotta go to the right area for that. The machete, I showed you pretty much where it is. The only one I'm going to give you, because it's so early in the game, it's not really a spoiler. And then, some things you would want to make is like a sled. Because the reason I say a sled, doesn't matter if you have snow or no snow, you can actually slide down this area here. Like, anything that's a hill, you can slide down. Instead of walking down it and wasting energy, you can get a sled to go down. And it's fun. Doesn't waste energy. And if you're going off a mountain, you could actually jump off the mountain on top of the sled. And when you hit the ground, it's not going to damage you. Now, they could change that, but currently at this build, that does not happen. Normally, there'd be monsters and stuff out in this area, but there's none, because I'm playing on peaceful mode. There's a bunny. I could kill the bunny if I wanted to, but I don't need meat right now. I actually have meat. The other thing you need is a flask to carry water, so you don't always have to drink your energy sodas or energy drinks. Yeah. Now, when you're in peaceful mode, there aren't any of these enemies out and about here, but there will be bosses and that kind of stuff. So we're coming up onto a creek, and this is where I believe it is. I just gotta find the path to it. I think this is the path to it. Let's pick up some bits along the way and some rocks. So you can make a fire. I always want to keep them in stock because they come in handy. It'll tell you when you have too many. You can't be over stuffed with stuff. You see all the bleeders on this radar? Your radar is in your pouch, and you're getting the beginning of the mercy pouch. So, we're actually coming up on the spot right here. It's not that far from actually the beach, as you see. Now, we're getting late, so we don't have to worry about stuff, really. And the other thing you want to find, but it actually will take a little bit to find it, is the shovel. Shovel is very important for the game. Let's put the lighter on. So, not this, actually, this spot here. It's a spot over here, I think. It's a cliff. Oh, so this one up here. Okay, okay. I didn't remember which rock it was. So, this area right here is actually a good area to have your main camp. The reason I say that, let me actually try to get up here. The reason I say this is a good area, because they can't come from this side. The creatures can only come from that side, this area over here. So what I would do is there's a tree right here, or this tree right here. You could put a, let's see if I can bring it up. So, once it opened, now you can make one like this, but let's go in here and go to, you have all the structures and that kind of stuff. I am looking for code. Oh, see, there's different shelters. Lookout tower, tree shelters. There we go. So, tree shelter. I think that's the one we did. Yeah. So if you go like this, now I can't see right now because it's dark. See, it's really dark here. You can't hardly see. So, right now, I'm actually going to build a small camp, a small one. Not for that. So you can't lay that there. It has to be a flat area. So let's pull out the book. And we'll just go back to normal one here. Switch modes. So you don't want to be in that mode. You actually want to be in... So I need that, and I need sticks, which I already have sticks. So you gotta lay down tarp. Gotta be over here. And then you need sticks, which I have right over here. So you grip one of these, and then you go like this. And you don't even need to put all the sides up. You can actually just save here. So save, just yes. And then you can actually sleep till the morning. Alright, now I can show you actually the tree house one. Yes, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat some cereal. That's the fastest one to eat, and it actually gives you pretty much. Now these meats can go bad. I haven't done them yet. You can cook them. I will show you that in just a second. Alright, so let's do the treehouse thing. Which mode? And let's go to this one. Now, go to this one. So you can go like that, and then you can start building it. And that's what you recommend doing, is that you can do that, and then you can it's protected on that side so they can't go that way. What you can do is, once you build that, you can put a bed in there, and you can sleep in there and all that kind of stuff. What I would recommend doing is building traps to go around here. Let's go in the book and show you traps. So... rock storage, stick storage, furniture storage. Drying rack. Yes, that's another thing you want. Drying rack for fish. It takes 13 sticks. We had 2 of them when we were playing a group. And you can have this guy bring you fish. And you can hang them up there and let them dry. They won't go bad once they're hanging. And then you can eat them when you need them. And once your thing's full, he won't bring any more. There's lots of choices in here and that kind of stuff. Auto trap, you can trap fish, trap, fly swatter trap, bone marker trap. So there's a few, but let's swap from here. Let's go to lamps. And starter fire is pretty basic and that kind of stuff. Rope bridge. I'm looking for the traps. I guess it's in this one. Sorry about that. I didn't actually build the traps when we did it. Traps. Okay, so something like these two will be fine. Because these are for the villagers and that kind of stuff. What you will want to do is set them up around here, pretty much. Around, you will want to build a few of them around this area, blocking off any way to this way. Any way they possibly could get to you. Now, you're a little more safer up here. You're a little more safer up here. But they can still destroy this tree. If they destroy this tree, you're done. But you can also base the tree. So, like, if I would take my axe, and I want to chop this tree down, So let's say I take this and that one. You could actually go to this tree right here and place them against it to give it leverage. So you could go like this. So it doesn't, so they can't actually break it easily. You can put more leverage on the tree. You only need 4 for that. You can do all 4. That way, if one breaks, it gives you more support, so they can't break it. You see? So even if you break that one, you just place it back up. So even if they break it, you can place it back up. Whoa! And a little glitchy, but it works. So that's what I would recommend doing. You can put traps up. I recommend a few traps. That way it keeps them off your property, and you only have to worry about the front. You don't have to worry about the back. The reason I say this is such a good place because of that. Not only that, you can actually, like I said, you can go like this. You can have them, and then now get fish a lot. And I can have them drop it here. So now he's gonna go get fish, and he actually goes down here. And the reason this other area is good, is because you can come down here, drink the water, and if you have a flask, you can fill your water. And you don't really have to worry about daily. You got fish and you got water. It's basic things you need, and you won't get sick of eating fish. Let's show Ashley B. Which mode? So you actually want to build a drying rack. So I'll put that. Let's say the rocks right here, like. Let's see. Here. So you can go like that, and then you just go like this. And it's built. So when he brings you a fish, which will drop right here. Once he brings me a fish, he's somewhere around here. I think he's down here somewhere. Usually he goes down here. I don't know where he is now. But he hasn't brought any fish yet. So, going back to talking about finding stuff. You see there's market interest? Well, while he's doing that, let's go to this market interest. So, the green are places marked of interest, and the purples are caves. So, caves are where a lot of creatures are going to be. Places of interest are going to be, some will be there. But none will be there at the moment because I'm not doing it in that mode. So also, the other thing, let's say am I shading out? I can't chop down these trees. It doesn't work. These are only the leaves and stuff. So I'm collecting leaves and stuff. So he is somewhere around here. Oh, he's the K. So he's down at the river. I'm the little marker over here. So I'm almost here. See, now there's a little thing here. This has Predator Risen, which is how you make your flesh, how you make the sled and that kind of stuff. So there's a dead spot actually here, they tell you. you can dig here once you get the shovel. So this is a place of interest, which once you have the shovel, you can dig here, and there's, I believe the shotgun's here, if I remember correctly, or it could be something else, I don't remember. But if we go up here, I think it's up here somewhere, there's, yeah, there's a mountain up here, like a little place to go up here. You gotta go around, and I think there's another place up here. Catch my breath. Now, since there's none of them, I'm not worried about anything. Now, if you want to go for a good view, you can also go on an edge like this up here. There's lots of trees here. You could go a place like this, build up here, and then you can see the whole landscape. The only problem here, you gotta mark around you, and you gotta watch for traps to leave. Where the rock, you can jump down a little bit, but this, you'll get hurt jumping down this. That's why I said the rock's a little bit better. You can at least probably go over here, too. A little creek up here. But, yeah. That's pretty much what I say about, like, the basics of survival. Just making sure you have food to eat, a place to sleep. Another thing I'll tell you is when you find, like, a cave and you go through it, mark it with a little thing you can build, or put a tracker on there to mark that you've been there already. That way you don't say, oh, have I been in this one yet? You know, you have a home. See that little house there? That marks you've been there. Oh shit. Alright, I hurt myself a little bit. So, don't do what I did, but you can always heal yourself by taking some meds. Meds are not super hard to find. The other thing about some things like that is... Look, a moose. Alright, it's running away. They haven't added anything really dangerous. Now, moose can hurt you. They can run around. There's another moose. But there's no bears or anything like that. Oh, there's two of them. They'll run away now. I heard that. But they're not really dangerous or anything. Like, as long as you don't run in a circle if you start attacking them too much. But they give you meat and they give you skin. Alright, let's see if he brought us any fish. Since we're right here. I know, they sound loud. So, yeah, see, he has brought me 2 fish. So you tap to pick them up. Look, squirrel! And scroll down. Oh, he gave me 3 fish. Okay, you can carve that up to get some meat. And he gives it some skin. So, what you do is go over here. They'll bring a little pallet up. You just go like that. Alright, so that's full. And then you just let them sit for a little bit. You can also go like this. And let's say I want to start a fire. I'm not going to do one in there, but I want to start it on here. And then you can start a fire like that. And then you want to protect it a little bit, so like you could go like this. That way it looks like a legit fire. You're done. now, if I want to cook some meat, I already have meat in my inventory, so I could go like this. You just go to a fire, and this is running meat, so I don't want this. So you just hit G. And this is running, so we'll drop it. And then we can pick up some good meat and just cook. Go like this. And you cook it. And G. And then you just gotta keep an eye on it. You want to wait till it turns dark. Same with the fish. But the fish, you don't actually have to cook. You can cook it if you need something to eat right away. But you can just let it dry. See, it's still cooking. And yeah. There, it's cooked. Cooked meat. And see, the fish will start drying out. So you can eat it, not like that, you can eat it fresh, but it's not as healthy, it doesn't give you as much comfort. So if I want to eat this fish, I just come in, or this meat, I just eat the cooked meat, and there you go. See, pretty much full. The other thing I want to tell you guys is, you see the bar with the moon? You see how it's purple? Usually it's green bars and that kind of stuff. The only way you could get that is if you eat this, the energy bars, or you drink the drinks. And I'll show you a clip of my inventory. Like there's grenades, there's a shotgun rail I got already. You can also get stuff out of here like that. If you don't do a flare, take the rock out. I got pills, I got food, got my machete, I got my axe. And you can add stuff to it. Like you can add like food, grenades. Like if I want a grenade in there you go. Remove it. So there you go. So there you go. That's pretty much the basic of surviving on the thing. The only other thing I'll tell you guys before I leave and the video ends is, when you're facing different enemies, learn their fight pattern, how they fight, what weapons work best with it. Machete right now is the easiest one to get, but once you get the fire axe or the modern axe, use them weapons quite often. You want to learn their fight patterns, like the ones with 4 hands. Let them swing twice, you can block it and then attack. There's one that's like sputes and stuff and runs at you, that kind of stuff. I don't know what they're all called. But once, let it like wrench back and then you can attack them. There's different fight patterns to each monster, so you want to learn them. And that's how you'll avoid getting hurt. You can build armor and that kind of stuff, but there's several different armors. The easiest one to get is gutting the villagers and getting their guts. That'll give you armor. You can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 9, 10 times, and that'll give you full armor. When you get hit, it knocks down 1. So you can always add more. There is tech armor that you can make, but it's a lot to make them. So yeah, that's pretty much the sums of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little intro to what is and how to survive Son of Forest. It's not super hard. Now I know I dragged the video on a little long because I wanted to show you stuff, but this is just my personal opinion. I'm not the best survivor. Yes, I'm playing on peaceful mode, but that's just because I didn't want to get attacked while I was explaining stuff to you guys. I've already beat the game on the normal mode. And there's different endings, so more. See what's out there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.
Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe.